welcome back Summit County, and I am joined now by Erin and Oliver from Red Buffalo here. Good morning, Erin. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. How's your morning going so far?
A bright and early Monday morning.
It is, and it's bright and shiny too.
It is for now.
Yeah. So
but if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes.
Exactly. It's going to be one of those kind of days and kind of weeks, really.
Right.
And for folks who don't know, maybe never caught a Monday morning show here, tell us a little bit about Red Buffalo Cafe.
Well, Red Buffalo Cafe, we're a community-oriented coffee shop in Silverthorne. We're just a quarter-mile north of the I-70 Silverthorne interstate exit, and we're open 7 days a week, 6:30 on weekends, 6 a.m. on weekdays, all the way to 5:30. And when I say it's a community coffee shop, is you really get a sense of what Silverthorne is about and what Summit County is about, with our local groups that meet there to the visitors who want to come. You can really get an idea of what's happening in Silverthorne, where are good trails to run to, of course all surrounded by a warm cup of something, whether it's coffee or tea or even a smoothie. You can just come and relax and really get a sense of what Silverthorne's about.
Absolutely, and in addition to the warm drinks for summertime, you guys have great things like the tea spritzers.
We do. One of my favorites is our green tea spritzer. So that's a jasmine green tea with a homemade lavender syrup and then soda water. It's really refreshing. I have a hard time ordering a small for myself because I'm like, but now it's gone.
Yeah, I would agree. I do the same thing. I get the black tea spritzer on those warm afternoons when I'm, leaving the office and looking for something to just kind of break my day up.
Right. You can't quite go to happy hour because you're still kind of on the job.
Yeah, no.
So you need something refreshing.
You're driving home. Yeah, you need something refreshing, get you home.
And our iced coffee is amazing too, because we do 18-hour steep on our cold brew. And it's nice and strong. It's made with our Sumatra, which is an organic Pomata Guava Sumatra. And then we also have our Costa Rican that's blended in there to give it a little bit more of a lemony taste to it. So lots of things going on in our coffees that you may or may not ever even care to know about. But we take so much passion and pride in knowing about all of our coffees and where they're coming from. I mean, we even have this Honduran coffee that we can show you pictures too of where this family later installed solar panels from the purchase of this lot of coffee. And there's been like these back and forth communications between it. It's really fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's definitely, it's no small thing, to have that knowledge and have that connection to where your product is coming from. And then the delivery of that product is,
It makes those subtle differences that you don't always notice when it's 6 a.m. and all you need is a cup of coffee, but you'll taste it like once your third sip hits you and you can wake up and you passed Monday morning.
Yeah, and like you often say, you don't need to know all those details necessarily, but sometimes it's just good to have that good coffee and that you guys have all the knowledge behind
We have all the knowledge, you'll just taste the difference.
Absolutely.
But we do offer classes, we'll do email blasts as well that have a lot of just this fun extra information. So if you're ever interested in those, you can go to our website, redbuffalocafe.com, and sign up for our emails. Or you can just go to our Facebook page. We post lots of fun information there all the time. I think we recently had one about international coffee ceremonies. And
Perfect. And beyond just kind of the knowledge of what you guys do and your product, you guys have a lot of connection to the pulse of Silverthorne, as you mentioned. And there's a couple, there's some great summertime events going on in town.
There are. You can see our coffee trike parked at the shop a lot, and then we'll have it out at the Sunset and at the Summit Concert Series at Rainbow Park. Those are Saturday nights. This Saturday is no exception. There'll be another one, and there's some amazing sunsets. So that
there's a visual of one of those sunsets right there.
So that was 2 weeks ago, and today, if you go on our Facebook page, I will be posting one from this past Saturday. That was even more spectacular.
I feel like the last 3-4 nights in a row actually have had pretty stellar sunsets, and right there in Rainbow Park is one of the best spots to catch it.
It is, and you can bring a small child to these concerts.
As Oliver
there are
was
tumble
telling
bubbles.
us, he was telling us just before we came live that there's tumble bubbles there, so there's activities
bubbles,
for kids.
There's the park, there's food. Mountain Lion Cafe is there with their extreme barbecue food catering truck.
Oh, perfect.
There is a tent selling beer and wine, and donations will go to the Lake Dillon Theater Company. And
fantastic. And for folks who don't know where Red Buffalo is, fill us in a little bit on the location and tell us a little bit about that back patio that you guys have that's so spectacular to sit at.
So wonderful. So we're in Silverthorne. We're a quarter mile north of the I-70 Silverthorne interstate exit. So we're in that big center with the Silverthorne Performing Arts Center, the Silverthorne Pavilion.
Okay.
We're right next to Sauce on the Blue and Cutthroat Anglers, which means we're right on the Blue River. So we have this patio that's a child's stone throw away to the Blue River. You can fish right there. It's beautiful and quiet. the Wi-Fi reaches back there, but I have a hard time actually getting work done. I'll just sit there and relax instead.
Yeah, I mean, when you're sitting back there on that
Yes.
back patio, why bring even your phone? You know,
Right.
you might as well just sit there, contemplate the river, enjoy
It does
a
make a
fantastic
beautiful
drink.
office.
It really does. It really
Yes.
does, you know, and it's a great place to meet up, do the coffee shop thing, you
It
know.
is, and we have the library book sale that we
Okay.
raise money for the libraries through, and there's some great choices in there. So you can really just grab a book and read back there if you want. And then the front patio we have has a great view of our namesakes. We have Buffalo and Red Mountain just right up front.
Perfect, perfect. And one more time, Erin, just tell us where that location is so folks can.
It's 358 Blue River Parkway in Silverthorne, right next to the Silverthorne Pavilion.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for jumping in with us again on
Absolutely.
another beautiful Monday morning here at Summit Sunrise Live. As always, it's great to have you and Oliver here with
Yes.
us. And folks, yeah, check out Erin's Facebook and their website. They got a lot of great educational material. And if you don't want to deal with that, they just have great coffee and warm drinks and refreshing drinks on top of that. So stick around, guys. We still have our Watch and Win coming later in the show. $25 gift certificate to Northside Pizza in Breckenridge. So don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back after this break.